Hi, I'm Annabel, and welcome to my corner of paradise. Join me as I show you how to cook great food for friends and family. I love red peppers, they're just so sweet. And the difference between a red pepper and a green one is merely time, because this is the unripe fruit. And if you left it on the vine, it would turn into this lovely sweet red pepper. And when you roast them up, they make the most fantastic roasted red pepper pesto. I'm making a batch of my creamy red pepper pesto for my local beekeeper Reese. I'm joining him out at the hives today to harvest some of his gorgeous honey. Honey is such a useful aromatic sweetener, and I use it all the time. My menu tonight begins with a starter of slow roasted balsamic tomatoes served with soft fresh cheese and garlic pita crisps. That's followed by crispy pork belly and creamy roasted red pepper pesto. Served up with a side of crunchy new potatoes with thyme and fresh green beans with lemon. And for dessert, a luxurious honey vanilla panna cotta. First up, my roasted pepper pesto. And I'm crazy about this pesto because it turns these crispy sweet peppers into this meltingly smooth, lovely sweet pesto. And you can make pesto with any kind of vegetable or herb. It's basically a word for sauce. The thing I love about this is it's going to go so well with my pork tonight. I always make a large batch of this pesto, so I'm going to use 6 medium red peppers. To start with, I rinse them, pat them dry, and then spread them out on a baking tray. Pop them into the oven and roast at 220 Celsius for about 25 minutes, or just until the skin is blistered and starting to blacken. Woohoo! Now, if you've never made these before, you might think that you've really burnt them, but you haven't, because this is what they want to look like. It's going to be pretty hot, but you need to see how black that is. That's just the outer skin. And I need it to do that to make the peppers underneath taste smoky, and also it helps the skin lift really easily. So I'm just going to cover them and set them aside to cool. In the meantime, I'm going to toast some spices for the pesto. Heat a couple of tablespoons of oil, then add a teaspoon of regular paprika and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Toasting the spices really brings out their flavour. Then I add 2 chopped cloves of garlic and let it all sizzle just for a few seconds. Smells so good. That smoked paprika and the ordinary paprika and the garlic. And the thing I love about that is they're the same family as the actual peppers themselves. They're all types of capsicum. Peeling the peppers. Look, see how that's going to be so easy to come off? They're still a wee bit hot, but look at that. Split them open and you'll find most of the seeds are contained. You don't want them in there because they just sort of get a funny texture. Wipe out the rest. And in they go, along with any cooking juices from inside the peppers, 1/4 cup of roasted almonds, salt and pepper to taste, and 1/4 cup of freshly chopped coriander. Then it's just a quick 30-second blend, just like that. So good. And it's fantastic because it'll keep in the fridge. Great gift, and going to be so terrific with my pork tonight. Try it mixed through pasta with wilted rocket and parmesan for an easy vegetarian meal, or serve it over tender barbecue beef kebabs.